to jump through 4 closed windows and chew his way through the roof. So I turned around and gave my best good friend one last long look. She said, I'll see you in court sometime in the next few months. But what that harlot just don't get is that I probably ain't showing up. 'Cause you can take my keys, you can take my truck, park it anywhere under the sun. Take my life, but girl, it ain't right. You always said you'd be forever mine. Take my things and take my cash. You can have my house if you wanted that bad. You can take my last bottle of J-Mo, but if you're really gonna leave like that, oh, just give me my damn heart back. Take my truck, park it anywhere under the sun. Take my life, but girl, it ain't right. You always said you'd be forever mine. Take my things and take my cash. You can have my house if you wanted that bad. You can take the last of all I own, but if you're really leaving me like that, give me my damn heart back. Yeah.
Hey y'all, Mason Meyer down here in Brooklyn, Wisconsin at Main Street Music and the Olee Stoke Show. Our first guest is Dakota Tamminga. How you doing, Dakota?
Doing pretty good, Mason. Pretty honored to be on the first one of these you guys are having down here in Brooklyn.
Well, we wanted the best, so we called you.
Should have made another phone call first, I think.
Well, the other person didn't answer.
Oh, that's it. That's
it. No, I'm just kidding, man. Real honored to have you here. I'm a fan of yours. You got a great local fan base growing. Great sound. You did some recording down in Nashville. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I went down there this last July with my buddy Dan Lapine, and he had it set up, and I just kind of hopped in the car. He had a boat going that way, and I asked him if he didn't mind. I wasn't in the way if I could ride along with him. And so we went down, and I just wanted to see it for me, because I'd never been to Nashville as an adult. Just to see the sights, get an idea of what the music scene's like, how it operates and everything. It was a great learning experience.
Yeah.
But he was in the studio one morning, to record a couple of his own songs that he has released. He's recorded them with a full band and everything, but it was just basically a microphone, a guy, and a guitar. Yeah, and that was it. On the spot, recorded as he wrote it, that sort of thing. And he got done a little early, and the guy who was recording us, he says, well, I see you brought a guitar. We got some extra time. Yeah. And he said, if you don't mind. So I hopped in front of the microphone and recorded a couple of my originals, and I'll probably end up playing them today as well. But that was an awesome experience. He sent me the recordings, and I haven't done anything with them yet. Just kind of got them, at home on my computer, just waiting for time.
So do you think that we'll see some of them released this year?
Yeah.
2023, this upcoming year?
Absolutely. It'll be, maybe a little bit later this year, but absolutely. So.
This one's called My Last Words. To know I should probably just move on. but we both knew I probably won't. A lot of loose ends we left untied, couldn't take him back even if I tried. But I've been thinking that it's time I get this off of my mind. 'Cause I was gonna build you that big ass upon that hill, gonna love you until you had your fill. Guess how those things just didn't work out the way we planned. I was gonna change your last name into mine, hold you until the end of time. Guess the Lord has his own set of master plans. So before you go and watch that bridge we built back, just pray you get the chance to hear this first, my last words. We were riding at Stokes, right off into that sunset. Don't know how, but we split off in different directions. Just gotta make sure that this gets said, 'cause I was gonna build you that big ass upon that hill, gonna love you until you had your fill. Guess how those things just didn't work out the way we planned. I was gonna change your last name into mine, hold you until the end of time. Guess the Lord has his own set of master plans. So before you go and watch that bridge we built back, just hope you get the chance to hear this first, my last words, my last words. Well, I know that you're hurt, and hell, I am too. But trading sorries don't really seem like a thing to do. Got some things I need to cross off of my list. Just gotta make sure that this gets said, 'cause I was gonna build you that big ass upon that hill, gonna love you till you had your fill. I was gonna spend my time making a life for us. I was gonna change your last name into mine, hold you until the end of time. Gotta say these things before they turn into dust. So before you go and watch it, the bridge we built back, just pray you get the chance to hear this verse. And if you're listening, well, don't you turn until you hear my last word. My last words.
So, me and you kind of got the same thing going on in different ways, but country twang with the heavy metal running through our veins, I like to say.
Oh, yeah.
So what, tell us a little bit about that.
So I was a rock and roll guy. I mean, heavy metal owns my heart. Growing up, mom was rock and roll, dad was country, and this is what got spit out. And I don't know, just always had, like I said, rock and roll, heavy metal running through my veins, and that was pretty much it.
So who are some of your bigger influences in different genres?
So heavy metal, and you know, I just listened to what my parents had blasting. Mom was always blasting rock in the old Bonneville, the Raging Metal Death Trap, and then Dad always had whatever was on the radio, just country stations. And I kind of dug a little bit, you know, on the outskirts and found my own taste. But Metallica, I mean, that was the biggest influence I've ever had in my life. I loved them. I could recite all of their albums front to back.
Yeah.
Words, lyrics. I knew the riffs, could sing the guitar solos. It was so bad.
Yeah.
And then the flip side, you know, country, when I started digging into it, I didn't really understand country when I was growing up.
Yeah.
It was just sad, and I don't know, even the upbeat stuff, it just wasn't enough for me, because rock and roll, like, you know, it's about the energy, having fun, being excited. And country, it has those aspects, but it wasn't there for me necessarily. Well, once I started growing up a little bit, going through life, having the ups and the downs, finding my way out of it, that's when I started to actually appreciate what country was. And that's about the time I, you know, set the electric guitar down and picked up an acoustic guitar and started singing, writing some stuff. With heavy metal, I could, you know, just have fun, rip, let it go, crazy.
Yeah.
But rock or country, I could write my feelings down, sing about them, project it that way. It was like a different release. It was amazing.
Well, one thing I really like about your set is you got that energy of the metal and the country. I think it's a really good combination, and you really present it well. So that's one of my biggest things that draw me to liking your act and your music. So keep doing what you're doing.
I really appreciate that.
So you got some. So word on the street is you joined a band, and you guys are working on some practicing right now, and hopefully see something here in the next few months. Maybe you guys doing some shows. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So I got a call from a guy named Dakota Fred, and he was part of the Buck Naked band, and he asked me if I wanted to meet and maybe talk about it. So we met at the Fox in Marshall. We just went over some stuff, talked about the band, just kind of got a feel for each other.
Yeah.
Because most musicians are pretty suspect to begin with.
Yeah, I know. Dakota.
Yeah.
Dakota's a great guy. I've known him for a while, and I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with, and I think it's going to be a great sound. So, when do you think we'll see anything from that band?
See, I'm not sure about that. We've only jammed probably 3 times, but awesome dudes in the band. The energy it's great. It's great to play with a band again. I haven't been, you know, standing in front of a drum set since I was 21 or 22.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time. I was still playing heavy metal then.
Yeah.
But to get back in front of a band and actually play some music, it's amazing. Right now we're on the hunt for a lead guitar player. We had one stop by last week. Just a shining talent. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I hope he comes back again. I'd like to see him again. But as far as booking shows and stuff, we haven't booked anything because we don't have, you know, the band set in stone.
Right.
So,
Well, this will be very exciting. I'm excited for that.
This is what have I got to lose. There's an empty beer can in the hall. It's been there since you left. 5 more in the dining room, and a case next to the bed. An empty spot out in the drive, and a letter on the stairs. Says you're off to find green grass, you just don't know how or where. Well, I sat a while and thought to myself about the things I should have done. Is this really happening, and is she really gone? But then I reread all the things you wrote to me, and that note turned into a song that I could not wait to sing. 'Cause I've been thinking, what have I I got to lose if she ain't coming back? Ain't like this train will stop or fall right off the track. You can go and do whatever you're gonna do, but I got just one question for you. What have I got to lose? Well, I heard a car door slam, and I knew right who it was. The front door swung wide open, put a hole straight through my wall. She screamed my name and tried like hell to make me take her back. Said, baby, you left, you know I can't, so try to understand that I've been thinking. What have I got to lose if she ain't coming back? Ain't like this train will stop or fall right off the tracks. You can go and do whatever you're gonna do, but I got just one question for you. What have I got to lose? Yeah, got to lose. Well, I found the hurt and I've been knocked out, but laying there just ain't my style, so I'm back up on the ground. And if you're really gone, well, I guess I'm going to. And if you ain't sure, I sure as hell ain't waiting for you, 'cause I've been thinking. What have I got to lose if she ain't coming back? Ain't like this train will stop or fall right off the tracks. You can go and do whatever you're gonna do, but I got just one question for you. What have I got to lose? Yeah, got to lose. Yeah, what have I got? What have I got to lose? Yeah.
So what big shows you got coming up this year that you know of so far? You said something about Broadfest earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Michael Alexander up at the Crystal Grand, he's always been good to me.
Yeah.
He kind of got me started in the whole the bigger shows and the music stuff. He picked us up when we were playing heavy metal, put us up at Broadfest 2 years in a row. And after Sanctus was done, or went on our long extended hiatus, which is still going on.
Yeah.
Started playing the country stuff. He had me back, played Broadfest. This is my second year doing it, just acoustic. But I got hopefully that coming up. Like I said, Abby Spencer, New Year's Eve. I'd like to do another show with you and Sean Shell, the man, the myth, the beard, down here on Main
I'll
Street.
get something going on the Rise of the Modern Day Outlaws again, Volume 2.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, man. Well, Dakota, thanks for being on the show, and looking forward to your future, and I wish you nothing but the best luck, man.
Back at you, Mason. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for having me.
This is all I have. There's an empty bottle of scotch on the table, got a different label than the night before. Memories make their way on through, and then they leave until the morning. I know that's no way for a man to behave, but that whiskey makes me feel okay, and I just need to get drunk tonight and forget I wrote this song. No, I don't mind that we don't talk anymore. I always hated your best friend for trying to tear us apart, and it still hurts to know that you will never be a friend to me. But you threw that all away for a man you'll never see. Letters I can never send, an empty bottle to reach your photographs, and I wish I could bring myself to burn them all. And learning just how to forget ain't something I can say I ever do. I'm just gonna get drunk tonight and forget gonna kill